Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Felicity from Zenitza Tarot, the place for emotional healing and gain wisdom from tarot to navigate your life. And so, before we get started, I would like to tell you the energies at play for the year 2016. So basically, in year 2016, there are two very powerful energies at play, and there are some points that you can remember in order to work with these powerful energies, so that not only will you not worry about your future, you also benefit a lot when you focus and work hard with the energies. So there are some key points for 2016. I'm going to tell you the 2016 forecast in general. So this is generally looking at the energies. So what are the themes for 2016? First, number one, it's all about balance. Balance every area of your life. Balance all areas of your life. Pay attention to many areas of your life. And second point is have courage to face judgment and go easy on yourself and on others when it comes to judging yourself or when it comes to judging others. And next point is you have to pay attention to discernment, the information that you are getting into, and know that you have the ability to distinguish the information of the truth and the information of the illusion. And next point is to live an authentic life. So now I'm going to explain to you each point in details. So what are the energies that are helping us to fulfill the points that I mentioned above? And the energies, one energy is carrying the powerful water element. The other energy is carrying the powerful fire element. So at first glance, you may wonder, okay, fire and water do not mix well, right? But I understand that we can see it from nature. Actually, fire and water mix very well. They coexist very well. Do you remember, and have you ever come up with the news that scientists have discovered volcano underneath the sea bed, underneath the sea? Yes, we can find volcano under the sea. So volcano, when they first erupt, the volcano erupts, and there are some molten rocks coming up, right? So it's hot, it's warm, and then it change it into the solid form, right? So the volcano is the representation of the fire element underneath the sea. And then, so here you can see that how the ocean can really contain the fire elements. They coexist with each other. They are not seek to destroy. And then, how do you find the water element in the fire element? You know, when you light a candle, when you light a fire, there must be some air, right? Air to help the fire to keep going, right? So when you notice that, when you know about this, air contains water. Air contains certain amount of water. We can find humidity in the air, right? So this is how you can find water in the fire element. It's from the fire, from the lights, from candle lights. And then you can find the fire element in the ocean. That is the volcano beneath the ocean. So fire elements and water elements, they seek to build, they seek to coexist. That's why there's no need to worry too much about conflicts. The only conflicts that we have is we do not understand how the energy is at work. Once you understand, you will feel confident about dealing with these two energies. And of course, it does not mean that the lower vibrations will not manifest. Of course, lower vibrations will manifest because after all, this is the 3D world, this is the reality. How can you use this energy in your life is about balance. So how do you know that you are out of balance in certain areas of your life? Suddenly, maybe, for example, you feel that you will question, you will doubt about the work that you are doing. For example, if you are a workaholic, you have been working 24/7, or even you go to bed, you think about your business, you think about your job, and then suddenly it hits you, the energy will hit you, and you will question about what is the meaning of working so hard. Is it just for the job promotion? Is it for to get the praise from your colleagues or from your boss? And then you suddenly will try to question all the things that you have been doing, and that's how you know that you need to focus, you need to pay attention to other areas of your life. Suddenly, maybe you need to go out with your friends, you need to spend time with your family, or even you need to pay attention to spend time to cultivate your hobbies, your interests, or take care of your health. So take a look at what area of your life you have been neglecting, because when you doubt what you have been doing, when you have question in your mind, it's time to look at which area of your life is being neglected by you. All right. And so as I said, these two energies are seeking to promote the to seek to really promote humanity, to help humanity to move forward. And we also need to eliminate fear. We need to get rid of the fear within us, and then we have the courage to face everything. Not only about the uncertainty of the future, we have the courage to face other people's judgment. In the year of 2016, some of you may face the judgment of others. All the judgments coming up is not here to make you feel uncomfortable. They are here to make you aware of the things that you are hiding. They are here to make you to improve your life and to improve yourself, to bring out the best potential within yourself. For example, remember when you're in school, sometimes the teachers will check whether you understand something, and the teacher may ask you a question in front of the class. Do you think that the teacher just to make you uncomfortable, just to put you in the spotlight? Actually, most of the teachers just want to see whether you understand something, or the teachers just want you to pay attention to yourself, to bring out the potential within you, right? So when you notice that people around you mention about the things that you have been neglecting or the things that you have been avoiding, and maybe you have been avoiding changes within you, maybe you are not aware about certain things about yourself, or you are not aware about your potential, people around you or situations will come to you to help you to pay attention to the things that you are not aware of. So maybe at the beginning you feel that, oh, people are judging me, what I'm going to do. I feel uncomfortable. At the beginning you will feel that. But then you have to realize that the things and situations are here to help you to develop yourself, develop your potentials. And then when you are aware, you will put a lot of hard work in improving yourself, improving your life, improving the situations, even bring benefits to your future. And then, so we understand that when we point out the things to others, we are not actually judging others, right? We just want to bring the benefits to others. And so when you feel that there's some kind of judgment going on within yourself, go easy on yourself. At the same time, we have to feel the same for others. When we are starting to judge others, we need to go easy on others, because no one is perfect. And yes, we have to accept ourselves. At the same time, we need to accept others. And so go easy on yourself, go easy on others when it comes to judging ourselves or others. And next point is about discernment. It's about trying to find the truth from the information that is given. Sometimes not everything presented to us is true. Sometimes the information presented to us may have some kind of illusion. So we have to really analyze some information, use our mind, use our own intuition, use our conversation with our soul, and use our conversation with the higher power in order to see whether the information presented to us is really true, or there's some kind of misunderstanding, misleading, or some kind of illusion that is waiting to be found out. Next point is about living an authentic life. Are you feeling honest with your life? Are you living aligned with your soul? Or you are trying to follow what other people's expectation or what other people think that you should do? So try to let go of the expectations of others have on you. Ask yourself, what is your soul is telling you to do? Or what about the inner voice? What do you want in your future? What do you want to manifest in your future? Sometimes maybe the society may expect, if you study hard, maybe you get certain kind of qualifications, then you should go into certain field, right? But suddenly, what about you discover that you just want to garden, you just want to go gardening, or you just want to have a handmade shop, you just want to planting a tree or planting something, or you just want to serve humanity. What about this? So you have to ask yourself, what do you want? And what brings you joy when you are doing something? When you do something that brings you joy, and not just focus on how much you earned or how much praise you have, or because you have studied, you get the qualifications and you should focus on certain kind of field, and you are living for others. Really, you are not living for your true potential. When you try to get rid of all the expectation, all the burdens that have been imposed on you, you feel free. You feel free to do the things that brings you joy. So try to ask yourself what you need to do in order to bring you joy, and not just focus on the material gain or some kind of praise or family expectations. And yes, we are all responsible for ourselves and ourselves first. If you cannot make ourselves joyful, we cannot spread the light and we cannot spread happiness when we feel that we are not living our own full potential, right? So do just one thing. Do one thing that you like, even though it's just like developing a hobby. Then it's something that you like to do, and then slowly try to move the hobby into your professions or to build up something that you like. So I hope that everyone will have a joyful and happy 2016. Hello, this is December tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So here this card describes the general energy at play for you in December. And it seems that in December, you would like to move forward or push things forward in many areas of your life. But it seems that maybe you need to overcome some obstacle first, or maybe there's a divine timing at work. And so this month is very important to be patient, and then try to avoid manipulating the situation or controlling the situation, because it seems that the more you try to control or focus on the outcome, the less likely it will be moving forward. And also try to keep faith. You need to have some faith and hope in order to hang in there, because there's always a reason why things are standing still or not moving forward or not going to the direction that you would like it to be. And when we are in the middle of a situation, we will not understand or realize why things or situations are like this. But then when we look back later, and when we arrive in the future and we look back later, and we'll understand more why things were not moving or things were not going to the direction that you would like to go. And yes, it's like to remain a balance is very important, because when you are in balance and you will stay centered and you find the peace within you, even though things are out of control. And yes, it is like you would like to move forward. And if you get in touch with the bright side of you, if you get in touch with the higher self and higher power, and you will find the sense of peace, the sense of serenity. But if you get in touch with your fiery side, or you get in touch with your impatience, and then you feel, wow, you feel impatient and you feel the need to control, to move forward, to move fast. So the theme of patience is the main theme in December for you. And when it comes to the area of career, it seems that concerning the partnership, concerning cooperating with others, one part of the project has already been done, or there is some talk about partnership, about cooperating, and half of the job has been done. But then someone or you are not willing to take the action to finish the other half of the job. And that's why the whole project, the whole task is still not finished, because someone is not taking action, and then someone is refusing and to take action, maybe because of the shadow side that stops them from taking action, or maybe because of the ego, or maybe because there's some kind of miscommunication going on. that stops the other person from taking action, or it can stop him from communicating. It is like there is something, a little bit of saying yes, and the other half of this person is saying no. And so this kind of conflict, just this kind of inner conflict, the self-talk, just stop this person from taking action or from communication. And this can create a standstill in the completion of a project, or in the completion of the partnership, or in the completion of cooperation. And it seems that maybe the fear stops this person from taking action, or there's a lot of mind chatter going on. It's like the mind is not clear, and one point the mind is telling this person to take action, another point is like telling this person to stop taking action because of the self-talk, or because of fear, or because of the fear of rejection, or the fear of the future, a lot of things. And so this can leave the job half done. And yes, again, it reminds you about patience. And so try to be patient with this person, or if this person is you yourself, try to be patient with yourself, and try to really start taking action, or start communication, or start to take action to cooperate with others. And yes, sometimes the power is within yourself, and to break out of this stagnant situation, you can do it. And when it comes to family or friends, the emotion is traveling far, your mind is traveling far, and maybe you have dreams about traveling, and maybe you communicate with your relatives, friends, or family members in your dream. Or if you go to visit them, or go to attend some parties or gatherings, there may be some detour that brings a little bit of some kind of delay. And so it reminds you to stay patient again. And remember that everything happens for a reason, and you just arrive at the gathering or the parties just later than expected. You are going to be fine anyway. And so try not to set a schedule. Try not to set a strict schedule for your plans, because sometimes the universe plans are within a reason. They have the reason for doing so. So try to switch the delay mindset into the mindset that things happen for a reason. Things happen to bring something positive in your life. You will never know until you arrive in the future. When you are in the middle of the process, you are not revealed about why things are happening the way they are happening. It's only then you arrive in the future, and you look back and you find out the reason why. And so try to be patient. And yes, I see there's some kind of traveling to do. Even though you may not physically travel, you may travel in dreams. And it reminds you to stay faithful, to keep your faith, and keep your hope, and have faith in your life. Have faith in the situation that you are in. And it's all good. You just arrive at the party or at the gathering later than expected. Just that's all. it reminds you again about the theme of patience. And when it comes to romantic life, it seems that you may reconnect with your childhood friends or the friends that you know from the schools that you attend in the past. And there's a sense of childhood innocence at play here. This card can also means that if you're in a friendship, one of you treat this as the friendship, and one of you treat this like a romantic relationship. And another aspect this card tells you is that your friendship is going to blossom and then turn into a relationship, a romantic relationship. So you may have a strong foundation of friendship, and then from this strong foundation of friendship, slowly this friendship is going to blossom into a romantic relationship. And then, yes, and if you are in a friendship already, or if you're in a romantic relationship already, and it seems that your romantic relationship contains the element of friendship, or this card can also mean that if you are ready to tie the knot with your romantic partner, this marriage contains romance and also the friendship. So it's all very good if you tie the knot, because this marriage has element of friendship as well as the romance. And yes, I see that some of you will build a relationship later based on the foundation of friendship. So enjoy this romance, and yes, see you next month, and Merry Christmas. For personal detail reading, you can visit my website by clicking in the link in the description box below. Thank you, bye.